Good afternoon, boomers. The crypto commander-in-chief. Champagne, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Let's chat crypto and more. I was just at the gym, came back, ate some good protein, reading this article here. Eat less red meat, scientists said. But apparently, some believe that was bad advice. I've been telling you guys, I've had it with this plant-based. I believe that they're guiding us in the wrong direction, if you ask a boomer as myself. Now, the New York Times reporting, I should have it linked down below. I will. Eat less red meat, scientists said. Now, some believe that was bad advice. The evidence is too weak to justify telling individuals to eat less beef and pork, according to new research. I've been telling you guys. They try to tell you that it was carcinogenic. It's all BS, guys. The king eats meat. The peasants eat plants. Okay? Shout out to the boomers that are tuning in. This is an open chat. We'll be chatting about crypto. We'll be chatting about this New York Times article I came across. And vibing it here. Vibing with the boomers in the population of the chat box. Guys, touch the buttons. It seems like I should go on the morning because most of the boomers seem to be tuning in faster in the mornings. You know, the schedule changes. You always got to be ready for the audible. Stay on the pivot foot. Okay? Things change. The only thing that remains the same is the faith in the big man upstairs. That's the only thing that stays fixed. You got to be ready for any variables, audibles, or any options out there, boomers. Guys, drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know if you're reading me live and clear. I'm seeing green here on my feed, but you never know. The cooks at YouTube may be throttling us. It's happened before. We got hit with several soy EMPs. And that's what's going on. If you haven't believed in a shadow ban, the evidence is starting to surface, not only with the champ, but with other YouTubers out there. Shout out to XBO. He says no notification. There you go. I mean, it was like a little week or 3 there that people were getting notifications, but it's all good, guys. I just came back from the gym. I'm hype. Reading this article here, New York Times. They said that eating meat was bad. Now they're saying it's bad advice. Okay, I remember all these vegans coming into the population of the chat box. Listen, I've tried it out myself. Okay, eating meat, I can see where some people feel some type of way because of the farming industry and mass manufacturing of meat. Some animals may be suffering. I'll keep that. That's truth. I'll leave that on the table. But if you're getting grass-fed, pasture-raised. I don't see why not. Hunter-gatherers, guys. What do you think they were hunting? Okay, some people try to convince the champ that it's all about plants. And listen, he who is weak eateth herbs. I want to share with you guys a verse, Romans 14. Make sure you check that out. Shout out to XPO. Let's check out today's math over there. This is going to be like half crypto, half open chat. So drop a comment here. Let's vibe. I used to do these chats every Friday where we do like general self-improvement chats. We talked about crypto diet and exercise. I called it lifts and bits. And I do have a playlist somewhere around there. If you could check out my channel, you can see all those lifts and bits chat aggregated in one playlist. We've talked about everything from no fap to, meat eating, the strong lift program, the mad cow, and more. There's been some good chats that we have in there, and I may bring it back. So let me know, guys. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know what's really shaking and baking. Let me go ahead and share my screen. That's the article I was checking out, and I'll share it with you in a moment. You see Bitcoin here at 82.98, gaining a little weight, which is good. We were at a low, went under 8 for a moment, and then we resurfaced. I told you guys there's a possibility we could go lower, but it seems like, it's maintaining some support there. It seems like it's found some sort of a support there at 8,000. Which is all right. We have predictions in some of our prior live streams as to where the price would go. And it seems like, the target is still $20,000 sometime in and around the halvening that's going to occur there in May 2020. I posed the question whether, what would happen if we fall short of the all-time high? If we boom to 16, 17, 18 and just fall a few yards short? Will you be prepared for that? Because I think some of you guys are trying to hodl to 30, 40, 50K, thinking that's going to happen in May. And what if it doesn't happen? What's your move going to be? That's the question. I do think, and I'm still mega bullish, I think we're going to at least 2x here. And let's see how the play goes. Let's check out CoinMarketCap. CMC right now is 220. Let me hit refresh, make sure we're up to date here. $220 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 67.8. Gained a little weight there. 83.31 on Bitcoin, and it seems like most of those alts are in the red. You have Ether at 176. Yeah, so as soon as Bitcoin starts gaining a little bit of weight, there you go. The altcoins lag behind. So if you haven't figured out the pattern by now, guys, it is what it is. You got Bitcoin Cash there at 223, Litecoin at $55. Let me see how Litecoin's looking against Bitcoin. 0.0066. So yeah, I mean, you know, we opt a good amount there at 0.0075. So I'm feeling good about that. Again, you know, I value the wealth in Bitcoin. You know the deal. EOS at 292. Binance is up at 1583. Stellar there at 5 cents. Leo at 104. Cardano at 3 cents. Monero at 56. Tron at 1. Chainlink. Oh, excuse me. Huobi at 316. And then Chainlink is back in the top 20 at 186. There you go. Linking. The linkers, the stinky linkers, are gaining some weight. Listen, I like Link, but I think that, you know, its major gains have came and gone. Okay. I think it's going to stick around perhaps, but that, you know, the major pumps for Link, it's not going to happen right now. Okay. I've seen a lot of people still talking about Link. You know, you sell the news. The news was the Google. And, you know, I got some more after the news too. And that was a dumb move, but it is what it is. Lambda's down. Big Capital, never heard of. Energy's down. Theta, Crypto.com, Coin. If you've been following the live stream, you know that I considered getting a masternode of Crypto.com back when it was 6 cents. So I'm glad that I didn't jump into this. Okay. Because, you know, you could get some passive income, but, you know, if it was 6 cents, now it's 3 cents, I would have lost 50% of the bag. So this is just to show you guys, usually it's just better to hodl. Let's see what the real gainers today are. You got Crypterium. I don't know much about. Zilliqa's up. Factum, Quant, and Hollow. Quant, Hollow, 0x. I like these coins. Quant and Hollow are like baby Chainlink as far as the memes and the shills going on the forums, on the chans or whatnot. So drop a comment. Let me know which ones you're holding. Are you getting into any altcoins? But what we're going to be seeing here is some sideways trading with Bitcoin. Until it decides to gain more weight. You can see the 24-hour chart there. You know, it's good that we went back above 8,000. So it seems like we may have found some support there, like the $8,000 range. But, you know, it's still peaks and valleys here. I haven't seen anything sideways. So, you know, we're still trying to find some sort of support. We went as low as, like 76, 77. And then it comes back up. So maybe, you know, around 8, it can form a support. It looks like that's what it's doing. But it definitely fell off a cliff there. Sometime in and around the 24th of September. So it's been a week, and, you know, it seems, you know, crypto, a day in crypto, guys, it's like a week in the real world or more. So that's what's going on. I was reading this article here, Eat Less Red Meat. You know the champ. I'm telling you always to get that USDA Prime, that grass-fed, that pasture-raised, that, you know, that green, grass-fed beef. Eat less red meat, scientists eat less red meat, scientists said. Now some believe that was bad advice. The evidence is too weak to justify telling individuals to eat less beef and pork, according to new research. Guys, at the bottom line is that the meats, especially red meats, you're looking at something that has almost all the vitamins. You're looking at everything. The red meat contains almost all the vitamins. And if you want to have complete vitamins, make sure you're eating the egg yolks. I've been sharing with you guys. I've followed some bloggers and some carnivore diets. I haven't done them personally, but I've been seeing them online where people eat like just steak and eggs, boom, 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 boom. And I've talked about that before, and they told me, champ, you're crazy, this, that, and the third. I didn't do it. Okay, I'm going to keep it honest. But I stuck closer to that when I was doing the ketogenic diet. And, you know, I documented that, and, you know, it was definitely successful. I'm not following the keto diet any longer because... you know, I'm trying to put a little bit more mass on at this moment. But I feel like I shredded most of the fat that I needed to shred. And then, you know, I'm more in a bulking phase now. You can't expect to bulk on a keto, guys. You know, bottom line is you're going to have to slam some carbs in there. But I'm eating clean. I've shared with you guys in the past the vertical diet, which is the one I've been following. So, you know, check out this article, guys. I mean, I feel like I should have said, you know, I told you so. But, you never know. What's important here is that it erodes public trust. I think this is important, guys. I think the MSM has eroded their public trust. Mainstream media, not only with crypto, with diet and exercise, but also with politics. I mean, with this impeachment talk and the right and the left. Guys, they're playing for the same team. If you haven't figured out that the right and the left are both employed by the bagel, I don't know what else to tell you guys. So if you keep playing right and left, it's not about conservative. Once you get into the binary, into the you're either in this team or that team, guys, I'm not on either team. Okay, none of these fools are going to do anything for you. Okay, and in fact, they're playing an old black magic trick. I encourage you guys to do the research on the Kabbalah and the laws of and the 7 Hermetic principles and the laws of polarity. And they're trying to play. They're trying to play not only are they trying, but they are playing most of the population, as they will continue to. I've explained the Pareto principle in the past, 80-20 splits. And it seems like nowadays it's more like 90-10 or even 95, where only 5% are really in the know. Okay? But, it is what it is. I'm not going to read the entire article, but, just like I said, they told you to eat more carbs. They sold you this, they pushed this food pyramid, which is a bunch of garbage. I think at this point, guys, we should figure out that whatever they're spewing out, do the opposite. Okay, that's why I always get a little weary when these suits start telling us, there goes an ad. Let me click that. Boom. NordVPN. Get the Brave browser right now, guys. Download the Brave browser. But going back to the topic at hand, you got to watch out with the suits, because they're trying to invert everything. They're trying to tell you, okay, that men could be women, that women could be men. I mean, it keeps going on and on. There's an inversion, okay? They're trying to swap it out. And, this is old mystery schools that go back, arguably thousands of years. At the end of the day, it's paganism, it's black magic, it's ways of the occult, and we don't want anything to do with it. At least we recognize the evil that men do, and we go the opposite way. But guys, you're being bombarded here, brainwashed to tell you to do the opposite of what you should be doing, guys. Okay, they try to tell you to eat more plants when you need to eat more meat. They try to tell you, to slow down as a man when you should turn up. Okay, they're trying to tell you to be softer when you should be harder. Okay? Shout out to the 8 crypto maniacs watching. I just popped up later than usual today. I don't have a few articles to share, and I think I'm going to start changing the format, because let's keep it 1,000. This Bitcoin, I'm going to be honest with you, is not as exciting as it was a year ago. And even if it hits 15, 16K, I'm not feeling like this is cutting edge anymore. I'm feeling like talking about meat eating is more cutting edge than the crypto nowadays. Once the suit got into the game, like I said, I think it's compromised. If you want to talk about, true crypto, talk to me about Monero. And I hope you guys have a baggie of Monero, at least a little nickel, just in case out there, boomers. A little nickel just in case. Little Nick baggie out there. Got very little comments today. XPO, are you still rocking with me? Drop me a comment here in the population of the chat box. I don't know whether, we got hit with a soy EMP. Yesterday when I tried to do the live stream, I got knocked offline in the first minute like 3 times. Okay, when I have all the direct connections here, I disconnect all the devices offline because you never know. Yes, sir. XPO's here. Yeah, guys, if you're here in the population of the chat box, drop a comment. I usually don't go on this late, but it seems like most of my boomers are at work or doing something else, or perhaps like XPO says they didn't get their notifications, but it's all good. I came back from the gym today. I did a PR, and it's true what they say, guys. I'm an early bird. Okay. So, I usually at one point I was hitting the gym like at 5:30 a.m. trying to knock everything off. Out of the way, boom, boom, boom. Okay. But, today and this week, the schedule's been all over the place. So, I went to the gym a little later, and I'll tell you this much. After a good breakfast and like a 2-hour digestion, I showed up there to the gym around 12 o'clock, and I did a PR on the squat. What was it? 3 plates, a 10 and a 5. That's 345 on the back squat there. And I'm feeling like a champion, okay? And like I told you guys, and then I went and I ate more meat. Don't let these plant-based jokers tell you anything. It's that, here's the bottom line, guys. They're trying to virtue signal. Okay. A lot of these lefties, they're trying to act like they're empathetic, and it's the virtue signaling. And really the bottom line is that leftism and, these social justice warriors, what they're trying to do is push a counterfeit Christianity. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line here. It's counterfeit communism. Leftism, socialism is counterfeit Christianity. It's like trying to put it all on, in the hands of man. It's some garbage. Shout out to Rev. I see you, Rev. Welcome back to the chat box, Rev, our Cardano maniac general out there. Nice to see you here. Cardano's the only one that's legit. They are building a new financial operating system. Everything else is dust, nothing more. I mean, look, Rev will agree with you. I'm not. I don't think it's the only one that's legit. But, I do like Cardano. I had a chance to talk to Hoskinson, and I keep saying I support it. But until they get the system up and running, it is not legit until they get it up and running. Let's keep it 1,000. Now, they very well. I like the team. I haven't been trash talking them, but we're patiently waiting. And on the other hand, most of the altcoins are doing bad anyway. Shout out to DK327. Martin says, my CPUs mine Monero when my computers are idling a little over 1.3 mined. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, one of our boomers here in the population, I forgot who it was, but they were telling me, Champ, there's another crypto-friendly browser. It's called the Crypto Tab, I think. I don't remember the name, but it's kind of like Brave, but in that case, that browser mines Monero in the background and then converts it to Bitcoin. So, it's something to consider. Hey, Champ, have you ever thought about starting a Telegram so you and the boomers can have a place to chat? Yeah, I've thought of it. I think at one point I had a Discord, and then, I said, I don't have enough time. I'm going to be honest with you. And then as far as Telegram, every time I go to sign up for Telegram, they're asking me for my phone number. I don't want to give out my phone number so I can chat in Telegram's chat group. So until that changes, I'm not on Telegram. But maybe you have a solution for me, XPO. Maybe we could set something up. I don't have to be around where the boomers could, check out what's going on. Jojo's asking, did you get the MRI results from my shoulder? Jojo, I've called the doc 3 times, and every time they're too busy. But I'll tell you this much: I'm feeling better today. I did chest and a little bit of shoulders for the first time since that injury, and very light because I took off maybe a month on the chest. And I was doing floor presses so that my elbows don't go behind my back. So it's kind of like a half bench press, and I'm doing it more as therapy. I managed to work up to 2 plates on the floor press on the Smith machine, though. That's more like training wheels. But anyhow, let's see what the doc says, whether I need some surgery or whatnot. But if you have been following the live stream, the Champ may have damaged his labrum. Which is the ligament that goes around your shoulder, keeps the ball and the socket together there into your shoulder. But anyhow, I had an MRI done to check it out, and I'm waiting on the results. And it wasn't from the strong lifting exercise or nothing. Believe it or not, I was trying to do like an overhead cable pull down with like 20 pounds, but like really far behind my head. And I feel like I displaced the shoulder, may have torn the labrum. At the end of the day, it was an ancillary workout that I was trying to do, and it wasn't even heavyweight. But I feel good now. I told you I was doing the floor presses, and if you have a damaged shoulder and you still want to do like a bench type chest exercises, floor presses with the dumbbell or with the barbell are something to consider. They felt good. Use a Google Voice number and have it forwarded to yourself for Telegram. Okay, that's I'll look into that. I think I had a Google Voice somewhere else. Rev says he has his eye on Crypterium. Is that a service or a coin? Thanks for the recommendation there, DK. But yeah, let me know, guys. Would you be interested in what XPO is talking about, like a chat where the boomers could have a place, to chop it up, to chat, maybe a Telegram, maybe a Discord. A place that you guys could, chop it up with each other offline, whether I'm here or not, And also, you guys, it would be awesome too. Like if we had a little chat, you guys could send me content to other stuff that you want me to talk about. I'd definitely be up for that. But as I answered XBO's question, I mean, as soon as I try to log into Telegram, they're asking me for my phone number, and they want the blood. They want your DNA. They want all these things. So, but I'll definitely consider that, using that Google Voice, and then, logging in with that. I appreciate that, DK. Crypterium's around 78th position. It's a way to transfer funds directly from crypto to fiat. Let me check it out. This is an open chat, so we'll check it out. I don't have any articles to share or anything other than that New York Times article. I just started laughing when I saw that, because you know how I've argued with a few plant-based guys. And listen, I've tried it, and I respect those. Plants definitely work as medicine, and if you're weak, you probably should be eating the herbs. But you want to put on some mass. And you want to get all the vitamins, you need some, red meat. The complete proteins are in the red meat. Crypterium is number 76. It's up heavy against Bitcoin, 15%, 17% against ETH. And I've heard of this one, but I haven't done the research. Let's check out the website. Boomer here, Rev, is talking about he likes it. Let's see here. Emerging, your money, your way. Transfer money across the globe. I mean, I thought that's the point of crypto itself. But they want to be a middleman, apparently. It's a wallet. Faster transaction, store, track, and send and receive digital assets on the go. Bank transfer as well. That's cool. I'll keep an eye on it. I don't really care about the middleman services, the third parties, because that's not really the crypto way. But at the same time, I realize that, listen, the majority of people are not going to secure their own bags. The majority of the people are dumb, deaf, and blind, okay? And they're probably going to need services like Crypterium and others to hold their bags for them. They're definitely not boomers, the majority of people, and they want another man to handle their bags. So if something goes wrong, they can point the finger at someone else. They don't want to have personal responsibility. So, these services may work. Absolutely, they may work. I don't know if this is the one or not, but it's something to consider. I've heard about it, and it's definitely doing well today. So, we'll keep an eye on it there, Rev. Thanks for bringing it to our attention. Shout out to Jojo, Rev, DK327, and the rest of the Boomer. Rev, you still working out there? You still flipping the tires? It's been a while since you're here in the population of the chat room. Some of the Boomers are like, oh, Cardano's doing bad, so Rev got lost. And I told him, no, Rev's taking a break. He'll be back. He's our Boomer brother. Whether Cardano goes up or down, he's always welcome here. That was definitely a mistake. Wrong button. But while we're at it, let's shoot a baby bear cup. I may do another video too about how we take off, how we control these memes or whatnot. I use a Stream Deck with OBS Studio, if you guys are interested in that. And, if you have questions, go ahead and drop them. Today's, it's an open chat, so we could talk about crypto. We could talk about this Stream Deck. We could talk about eating less red meat or more as you should. We could talk about Romans 14. We could talk about even Trump impeachment, which is ridiculous. I'm not waiting for Trump to help me, but these guys are wackos, all of them. I've been busy as my oldest daughter has not gone to university to be a paramedic. Awesome. Rev, congratulations to you and your daughter. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm still working out, but I'm taking 1 week off. Yeah, I mean, I got injured there on the shoulder, so I laid off the upper body exercises there for some time. It's been about a month. And, maybe I should call the doc. I mean, I called them just yesterday, and they still haven't called me back. I'm so backed up. DK327 is here. JoJo's here. Rev is here. Boomers are in the box. And I think to me, the focus of the day, besides the crypto, was this article there in New York Times. This is the one that I'm sharing with everybody. I'm laughing. And, I don't want to get biblical with you guys, but read 14, the weak and the strong as well. But, I think it's funny that this article came out after we've been attacked by the plant-based maniacs so much. And again, I don't have anything against vegetables, but, I want more protein. And someone was mentioning to me about Cam Newton. So apparently Cam Newton, the quarterback, He went plant-based this summer, and now he can't recover from his injury. He's doing bad out there. He went plant-based, now he's doing bad. Rev says, I believe that if you work out every week without a break, that your body gets used to it, and so a break here and there works for me. Yeah, absolutely. That's what, the power lifters call a deload. So, you may max out, and then you either completely take a break or just go super light, just dial it back 50, 60% in weight and just go easy, do higher rep, more volume, switch up the workouts, stuff like that. But yeah, Rev's one of our crypto brothers, been rocking with us. I know Rev has a strong bench. I'm trying to catch up to him, but I've hit most of my goals. If you've been following the 1, 2, 3, 4 goals, 1 plate overhead times 5, 2 plates chest times 5, 3 plates squat times 5, and 4 plates deadlift times 5. That's the only one that I haven't hit. But if you've been rocking with the champ, I did hit the 4 plates times 1 about 2-3 weeks ago, and then I tried to attack it again last week, and I couldn't lock it out. So I'll get there. I feel like by 2020 I'll do 4 plates times 5. That's 405 pounds on the deadlift. Yeah, that's about it. I believe that if you work out, yeah, well, we read that. Shout out to Rev, DK, and the rest of the boomers. We got 12 little maniacs here. It's a small group today. I don't know what happened. Usually we have about 20, 30 in the mornings, but it's all good. This is an open chat. There's not much going on with crypto. We're going to have to patiently wait here, and that's what's going to happen. And, I've told you my opinion here with the bits. It's compromised, guys. It's already compromised. It's not private, and it's not peer-to-peer cash like they've been trying to tell you. In fact, I'm starting to question whether this was deep state propaganda to begin with. That's why I've been talking about Monero lately. DK says, if you want to bulk don't want to dabble with the roids, check out SARMs. Selective androgen receptor modulators, orally active. You could do 12-week cycle with excellent results. Yeah, I've seen those, and I know that they're so new that most people don't know whether there's side effects or not. If I were to do any performance enhancing drugs, I'll just go for the real thing. I'm not against, going that route if you choose. I'm not. I feel like I'm trying to max out naturally before I even consider doing something like that. But, if you're doing any sort of performance enhancing, I really don't care. I'm not one of those that are like, whether you're natty or not. Listen, you got to show up to work whether you're natty or not. Okay, Larry Wheels is not natty, but he's putting in the work. But as far as SARMs, they're so new, and, that I'd probably avoid them. If I was going to do any performance enhancing, I'd go for the real deal. The traditional old school injections, and probably even talk to a doctor, because nowadays you can go to a doc and do it the right way with TRT, testosterone replacement therapy and stuff like that, growth hormone. You can go to the doc. I wouldn't want to go, to the black market or order some SARMs online or anything like that, because you never know what you're getting. So if you're interested in doing that, it's my opinion, you probably see a doc and go that route, and make sure you're doing it safely. Make sure you do your blood work or whatnot. Ty is here. He says more future options coming around the halving. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Ty, what do you think is going to happen as far as the price? What's your price prediction out here for the halving? Where do you think the price is going to? Is it going to fall short of the all-time high? Is it going to blow past the all-time high? Is it going to doom? Are we going to stay here at 83? I want to hear what you got to say. Revolutionist says New Balance trainer companies joining Cardano. I heard about that. Apparently Cardano and New Balance, they're doing a partnership. I don't know if they're like joining Cardano, but I heard that there is some sort of a partnership that their intent is to track their shoes on a blockchain to make sure that there's no bootleg New Balances, is what I've been hearing through the grapevines. Ernesto says, I've never seen you, Ernesto, and it seems like you're shilling. So, if you ain't got something to say, I'm going to snipe you out the box. I don't need jokesters like you around. That's not I don't know if that's a joke or not, but I'm not even reading your sentence. So let me know if you got something else to say before I snipe you out the box for being an idiot. Sometimes you got these jokesters, guys. And I don't need no more views or anything like that. I'll snipe this guy out the box. Let's see what he has to say. Maybe, you know, you put it in the wrong place. I'll give him a chance here to respond. But you got like 5 seconds before you get wasted. Okay, shut your mouth, boy, you weak. Okay, so this guy's out of here. Ernesto, you just made my day, or I just made your day because you're out of here. This loser. You've been banned for life. I'm going to go to your channel and block you forever. You'll never be able to talk here again. We don't care about you. See you later. Boom! This guy was wasted right out the box for making stupid jokes. There we go. Let me drop a bomb. Guy was wasted out here. Ty City said, let's just say that Tether turned the printer on. But listen, Ty, the printer with Tether's been turned on for years now. Did you just arrive to the party and realized? But this thing has been on. The printer for the Tether printing machine has been printing them down. I just want to know what you think the price is going to be. Bitcoin price in and around the halving. Drop your comments here. I shared my prediction yesterday. I'm predicting that we'll see somewhere between $16,000 and $22,000 for this halving. I was a little more bullish at one point. I thought maybe we would see that $1 trillion market cap and reach the $30,000 range. But as we approach, and I'm taking a temperature here with the crypto markets, I think that there's a possibility we might fall short or maybe crack it and pass it just a little bit. But I don't know if we're going to blow past that all-time high. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And it's not FUD at all, because at the end of the day, let's keep it 1,000. We were at $3,000, $4,000 at the beginning of the year. If you've been holding since the beginning of this year and it hits $18,000, $16,000 on May of 2020, then that's a kapump. That's like a 5-6x. P-Dub is new here. Hello. Shout out to P-Dub. Make sure you caress all the buttons out there, P-Dub. We're here every single weekday, usually early afternoons or late mornings. But I had to come today with the Audible. And this is more of an open chat. We talk crypto diet and exercise, lifts and bits. Usually we're more crypto-centric. But, I came across this meat article. And I know that this may have triggered a lot of those plant-basers, those vegetarians out there. So, I got to remind them. But yeah, we're here every single day. The champ always shows up to bat. That's part of the game out here. Whether things are booming and dooming, we're always showing up to bat, swinging for the fences, and behaving like a fourth batter. Okay, so this guy, P-Dub, is shilling me again. He's probably the same guy, just sniped out the box. So he says, shut your mouth. A loser. You're banned for life as well, Dub. See you later. Block you permanently. Gotta weed the garden sometimes, guys. Don't put up with it. Snipe them out the box. P-Dub has been banned for life. Forever dropping a comment here with the boomers. We don't need losers like him in the box. I don't need your view. See you later. I'm enjoying weeding the garden, to be honest with you. Enjoying weeding the garden. So yeah, I just sniped out another one. It seems like this guy was the same dude. Shout out to Rev, Ty City, and the rest of the boomers out there. I'll take a few more comments and questions. I was letting you guys know about the article there on New York Times. I was letting you know about the exercise I did today. Hit that PR on the squat, feeling like a champion. Guys, make sure you're doing barbell exercises. I don't want you looking like Vitalik, guys. Come on. I think the market will basically go sideways until Q1 2020 as the last bull run has lost its push. So this guy keeps shilling. So P-Dub has like 50 accounts. So let's go ahead and ban them all. So keep going. I mean, I'll ban you too there, P-Dub. This guy's a loser. Think about what kind of loser you got to be trolling online. You can't even make a video. You got nothing to say. You're talking about toenails and you think it's funny. Oh, man. That's why you can't expect people to handle their own bags. Look at the type of people we have on YouTube, guys. Bunch of losers. $4K is definitely coming. Says Tyson. What do you mean by 4K is definitely coming? Like a 4X? There's more volume in Tether than Bitcoin. Yeah, that makes sense because Tether is being traded against more coins than Bitcoin. So, like, you know, it's not only Bitcoin that's Tether being used with, it's also Ether and these other alts. But yeah, you know, Tether is counterfeit crypto. It's, you know, it's basically they got a money printer. It's arguably it's fake. We don't know if you know, Tether's never been audited. We don't know if Tether even is backed up by anything. They certainly say it is, but I mean, come on. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it could positively impact the price. You know, they print up Tether, maybe people end up buying more Bitcoin. That's usually what happens. But, you know, I know Ty likes to point out the manipulators, and I agree. I mean, Tether's been manipulated. BTC goes straight to 100K without Tether. I don't know. I think it could be the opposite, Ty. It could be that Tether is what has got people buying more Bitcoin with basically fake money, you know. So I don't know. I mean, Tether's not going to go away, and maybe they do go away, but there's a bunch of other altcoins. I mean, stable coins, excuse me. So this guy keeps opening up accounts and trying to shill the champ. I'm not even mentioning his name. But he was sniped out the box. This guy opened up 4 accounts just so that he could try to troll me. I'm actually flattered, to tell you the truth.